What's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris. Sorry the studs called us straight so early, and I didn't even know we were going there, but, it's y'all fault.
Yeah, we got Pepsi in between us, and we on episode 116. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to that. Also, if you haven't already, join the Discord, man. Please do that, because so the plan I was thinking is as we're building the content for the Patreon up, the Discord will be a Patreon exclusive. So if you haven't already, do so now while that's still free and available to everybody.
We will grandfather you in if you already in there for sure.
Yeah, and also with the Patreon, with that coming, the plan is to start that. I want to unveil that sometime in June, but just still want to build the content up, because I think we kind of share the same goal as far as wanting to give people extra content, but making sure that they're getting their money's worth.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna speak in absolutes. Beginning of June, we dropping it. There's gonna be content you don't want to miss. There's gonna be stuff that we can't necessarily speak about on a public forum as freely. Mm-hmm. There's stuff that algorithms don't incentivize you for, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's not gonna be better shit, but it's gonna be more good shit that just has to be held back for specific reasons. So don't miss out on this opportunity.
And it'll be content that my mom can't hear.
Exactly, that's the other thing. It's like the algorithms and the moms, and I'll be drawn to the point where I'm like, my mom can't hear the regular shit.
Yeah.
So the type of shit that we cut out is worth talking about. It's just
Yeah. So, and also with that,
she already hear about foot fetishes all the fucking time, and all this goddamn lesbian homophobia that we drop in. So,
and also with that, it'll be a section for to give your topic and movie suggestions, whether it be because we plan on bringing the Tubi movie back. That's one thing that so what your support will go to is helping us in many different ways as far as improving. I want to get a studio eventually. I want to move into a studio. That way we'll be able to have guests or even add other members to this, like comedians that we rock with, just because I'm not bringing everybody into my space. I'm not bringing everybody into my apartment.
No,
but then,
no, not at all.
And then I want to improve the visual, because I know the people out there that do enjoy watching us on the YouTube, but I want to give y'all a better visual to see, better presentation, and also the technical aspect as far as when we talk about a certain topic, being able to show that on the screen. That's something that I don't know how to do, so we could build a staff for that. And then I want to get a website.
I could probably show you how to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
didn't know that was something you were looking for.
No, and then, but I was thinking about this recently as far as getting a website, because I want to put a section for the Tubi movies. Because I made a Tubi scale, but I'll explain the Tubi scale when we get to that portion of the show later. But other than that, how you been?
Good.
Yeah, we took a week off. It was more so me. I had a busy week of shows this past week. I did shows so I performed with two different groups. So I did shows in Philly and then in Manhattan and Brooklyn with the Crash Dummies podcast. Shout out to those guys, man. Shout out to Mike and Pat.
Yeah, shout out to the Crash Dummies podcast.
Yeah, very, very hospitable as far as sharing their space. Because I feel like, when you work with the podcasters, there's really no ego.
Yeah. We noticed that just watching them, they don't have because I think stand-up comics get a bit hardened by just the grind of it all, to the point where you develop ego, you develop a little bit bitterness, and it's kind of like, how baby boomers don't want nobody that has shit. It's like, I had to work my way through college, so now you got to too. That's kind of how a lot of comics act.
Yeah. So they were very hospitable, and they would actually said. So I got plugged into those shows because I know their social media, one of their social media editors or social media managers, and they were looking for an opener for the show. I was suggested, And I was like, damn, like we wish we would have been known about you. We would have added you to the whole tour. So
yeah, they had you juggling, right? They use some apples with some chainsaws and shit. This nigga's one of the best jugglers in the tri-state area. Let me tell y'all.
So I did that, but then also I went to Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Columbus with Dan Soder. It was
The Rundown City tour.
Yeah, I was
There used to be something tour.
No,
The Industrial Revolution failure tour.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Pittsburgh was definitely like a beautiful city.
Well, like now?
Yeah, Pittsburgh is booming. It had like a nice little downtown area. So did Columbus.
You got investments out there?
Columbus had a nice
Ain't
look.
no fucking way.
Columbus was beautiful, actually, but you know, Columbus, it's a football town.
Yeah.
As far as like it's thriving, and not to say Pittsburgh and because Pittsburgh and Cleveland definitely are too, but Columbus, Ohio State.
Yeah.
So not
Okay.
to say it's a college town.
Yeah,
I believe.
Well, I say that because you know a lot of cities get those like there's like disinvestment or there's no investment at all in the well-being of the people there, and then that shit just reflects in the air.
Yeah,
You can see that shit from as soon as you walk in.
yeah, and it makes sense because as we went away from like the more so hard labor, the factories and stuff like that, that's why those towns could start to fall off.
Yeah, because motherfuckers flee to the suburbs. It's like they don't want to raise no kids in the city. They don't want to be around people. They don't want to actually be in the city. They just want to take the advantages of being close enough to commute into a city. Like they want an office building and a Panera and a fucking and like a doctor's office all on the same block. Like they like that aspect of the city. They just don't like being around niggas.
Yeah. So I had a good time, and with doing these shows, the thing that I liked, the thing that I was glad I was able to work on was being able to see how my material translate through the different audiences.
What kind of different audiences was it?
So, Dan Soder, his crowd is the typical stand-up crowd, but then it's also he's a straight white guy, so his audience predominantly white. Some black people mixed in there, some different races, but more so white crowd. Whereas the Crash Dummies, their live show was a predominantly young black crowd.
Yeah, I seen the one in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that was cool. It was like all black people of like like probably our age range. It was cool.
Yeah, and they also did have some other people mixed in there, but it was a predominantly black crowd. And because it's a podcast crowd, they might not. I might have been the first stand-up comic they've actually seen in person.
A lot of people never seen shows before, like a comedy formatted, like a stand-up format show.
Yeah, cause fuck this nigga.
Jealous? It's a fucking dog, man.
No, cause when it comes to comedy, it's more of I want to say it was more of a type of a grown folks type of vibe, because when you go to the clubs, you already got to pay for the ticket. Then you might have to pay for parking, but then that 2-item minimum.
Yeah, that should be hurting pockets.
Yeah, so I think it has something to do with that, but it was cool to see.
Yeah, at that point, so I'll give a crackhead $5 and make him tap dance and tell jokes for me. And I'm serious about that. I will give a nigga $1 and he will do a whole hour of crowd work for you.
So yeah, that was cool, man. Just got to work out some of the material and some different audiences. Got to make some new fans, and I actually when I did the Philly show, actually ran into a listener of our podcast. So shout out to Yusuf, man. It was a young guy, Yusuf. He's been listening, rocking with us for a while. So that was cool to see, because the guys, they were doing a meet and greet, and I'm chilling backstage, because I'm like, let them do their thing.
Letting them meet, letting them greet.
Yeah, and then somebody came to the back to get me and was like, yo, somebody in the meet and greet line said they wanted to see you. So I went out there and it was like, yeah, he been listening, rocking with us for a while. So that was cool, man.
That's honestly beautiful. And I really do appreciate that there's people out there that's not scared of looking weird or nothing like that.
Right.
Because I really don't be talking to niggas. Like, if I'm a fan of somebody, I will be a fan from afar. But I'm really like, just based off the way people may respond to the type of shit we'll do, it's making me change my idea on that. Like, if I see a live artist, I might be like, yo, that shit was da 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 da.
Yeah, cause man, you
show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
yeah, it don't cost nothing to show a nigga some love. So yeah, definitely do appreciate that. But all in all, man, how's your week been?
Pretty good.
Oh, matter of fact, no. Before we go any further,
Oh, fuck me then.
no. This is about you. We gotta plug your new show starting up.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm gonna probably do a reminder at the end of this too. But Brooklyn, if you exist and if you are anywhere near Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Cafe Bureau, doing a Friday show there every Friday, 8 p.m. starting May 1st. May 1st is gonna be the first one. 8 o'clock. Cafe Bureau, very cool spot. Friend of mine owns it. Black-owned cafe, very cool shit. It's a clothing store in there. It's like vibes. They be partying and shit and doing art galleries. Very cool spot. Come to that shit.
Yeah, Cafe Bureau in Brooklyn. What stop? That's off the L train.
Yeah, it's off the L train, like Metropolitan Ave.
Okay,
something like that.
All right, yeah. So definitely the May 1st and every Friday after that, man. Comedy show, Cafe Bureau, hosted by Asante.
Yeah. I'll be. If you want to see me, if you want to, see what material I'm working on, if you want to try to stab me, whatever, pull up. I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, how has your week been?
I'm cool. I fucked my wrist up last weekend, and like, so since my wrist is fucked up, I can't like put my wrist out. Like I can't put my hand out to like catch myself when I fall. So I just gotta go like this. Like I gotta just tuck. And because of that, I like fucking fell straight on my back, and now my fucking back and my spine hurts and shit. So it's just like,
nigga, you running out of stuff to land on.
I'm genuinely running out of shit to like use to break my fall. I'm gonna just have to use my teeth soon. I have to catch myself with my head. Nah,
man, that is
it's hard because I've been skating like every day because I got time on my hands and it's nice out. So it's like you skate every day, you fall every day too. That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, and that's that's why I respect skaters so much, because people don't understand all that it takes to go into it. Not just knowing what to do, like how to land the trick, but then also learning the split second of when you see that trick isn't about to go how you want, and learning how to fall properly.
Falling properly. Yeah. There's several techniques to making sure you fall right. Some of them work all the time. Sometimes you just gotta take that shit though. Like sometimes you really will just fall on your ass. There's nothing you could do about it except for like try to roll. But sometimes it just happens to you.
Right, because it ain't like cheerleading where it's some old creep in the practices to catch you falling.
Yeah. There's fucking. I wish there was. I wish it was a fucking like.
Some uncle there with a mattress to save you.
Yeah, or like just a dude who's disappointing his father by being a cheerleader. He's not even gay. He's just a cheerleader, and that's disappointing. If somebody could catch me when I fall, that'd be great. Yeah. But that's just what it is. It's just I don't know if ex football player or current football player who started skating. I think maybe he like started. When he was a kid and then picked it back up. But he's got like an Instagram page and he was talking about this shit and he's like, the falls are harder than like getting like hit on like a football field.
That definitely makes sense.
I never thought about it like that, but
I mean, yeah, because
it's like fucking you're falling on like concrete,
right? As opposed to landing on grass with equipment.
Yeah, like a nigga hitting you as hard as he can definitely hurts, but also like falling onto the ground is not fun.
Yeah. I guess we get into some topics. So let me see where we at. So I guess this week we're recording this on Friday. The Michael Jackson movie is out now.
Yeah, what's it called? Fucking
Michael. Yeah, Michael is now out, now playing in theaters all over. Do you plan on going to go see it?
I mean,
I think.
Oh shit. The Michael Jackson biopic. It's just not really something that I feel like I'm gonna see. I don't even know why it exists, to be honest with you. I just don't. I mean, I get why it exists because Hollywood is failing to make blockbuster movies. But like, who the fuck asked for this?
Well, Hollywood is failing to make just original stories in general. I knew shit was getting bad when they made a movie about Battleship.
Oh yeah. Wasn't Rihanna in that?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
That's when I realized they just making movies. Like at that point, it's like shit. We might as well get an Operation movie once they start doing that.
That actually would be a little bit better.
But I guess we going on a tangent now. Michael. I think this is a period piece, so I think this might end. I'm not sure. I think before the bad stuff, because with this movie, right?
Does it end in the 90s?
I think it ends right before that because the critics in this movie has been a different reception from the critics and the audience. Mm-hmm. The critics is right now it's about a 39% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but from the audience, from just like regular moviegoers, it's at a 96%. That's a huge difference. So you got the critics saying this movie is ass, but then the people saying it's amazing. And in this, the story of Michael Jackson. But there is some key pieces missing.
Did he get beaten this?
I think so. I'm not sure. That's what I want to go see because so Nia Long plays his mother.
Okay.
Yeah, Nia Long is Catherine.
Honestly, I'm changing my mind. If we're giving Nia Long a job, I'm cool with the movie existing.
Yeah, Coleman. I think is it Domingo?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Coleman Domingo. He plays Joe Jackson. You know he's also from Philly. He's from
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know he played in a movie. Oh shit! He played in a Netflix show that was based in Philly.
Yeah, he's from Philly. Went to Temple.
Damn, he's shiny just like a Jackson.
I know. Have you been seeing the family at the premiere?
Nah, but I mean, I was just seeing them throughout my life. They be looking like oil paintings.
Yeah, this nigga, Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson got a hair full of. He got a head full of printer ink. Yeah,
he got no fucking moisture control at all. Like, it's so many different. He using the wrong products too. He using the spray paint for his head, and he using the wrong face moisturizer and cleanser clearly because they got oil control. I had the same shit. Overreactive oil shit with the pores. They got basic shit. Nigga, you can start at Neutrogena. You don't even got to get to the. You don't even got to go to Sephora for the type of shit you need. You get some basic shit from Walgreens. But he just refused to get it.
Yeah, they was at the bad video shoot like, Jermaine, get away from the cans. Put the spray paint down.
Bro, he's literally just a fucking like a walk-in gas station. Like, he's just a hazard. You can't smoke a cigarette around that nigga or nothing. You would light that whole shit on fire. He gotta wear fire retardant underwear.
Mike here was on fire. It was like, get Jermaine out the building.
Yo, the grill won't start. Get Jermaine in here. Had Jermaine fucking sweat over the grill real quick so we can get this grill started. We ran out of coals.
You see, yeah, this the reviews, I seen a lot of people say that it was horrible.
I can imagine, like,
no, like from the critics.
I can imagine anybody saying that. I mean,
but this shows how that sometimes the critics can overthink what the people actually want. As far as everything doesn't have to be a Godfather or a Training Day.
Well, critics are like, I don't even know what movie critics do have a use, but it's like they also don't create shit.
Yeah,
and they're not there to be fans. Like, I don't think they should be cheering on shit. I think they should be looking for problems. But also, nigga, like, you don't make nothing, so I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. Yeah. Like, if a fucking good director had enough time to be a movie critic, I would want to hear what he has to say. I'm not gonna say he's right about everything, but I'll be like, okay, you know what you're doing, so. But like movie critics, music critics, they don't be know what the fuck they doing. All they do is just sit around and listen to shit and watch shit.
Yeah, and this movie stars Jafar Jackson. Jafar is actually Michael's nephew, Jermaine. Yeah, this is Jermaine's son. Now, some key
Jafar Jackson.
Yeah. The
Did he inherit the oils too?
No, and there's some key pieces missing. So I believe they weren't allowed to talk about the allegations. I think that might have been part of the settlement with some of the cases that Michael went through when he was going through his legal problems. Can't talk about the legal situations. Janet wasn't involved in this in any way.
Okay.
So Janet isn't portrayed in the movie.
I feel like she stayed pretty publicly like away from a lot of Michael Jackson talk for like the past forever.
Yeah.
Just because, why would you want to talk about that publicly?
Diana Ross isn't in this either. And because have you heard the rumors that there's always been rumors that Diana Ross and Michael, their friendship or their relationship was intimate at some point.
I guess so.
People were saying that part needs to be noted.
Maybe. But remember, who said that? I think it was Cat Williams. Who was like, when you ever seen Michael Jackson and thought, he fucking the shit out that bitch. I agree with that heavily because, like, when do you really? I never really like see a Michael Jackson with a woman and be like,
well,
I never believed it.
Not even just that, with the allegations, right? With Michael's legal situations, I saw a few clips recently, and we really did excuse a lot because we loved his music.
Well, I'm not gonna say whether or not I'm not gonna state my opinion on the allegations, just because for me to say I believe it or not believe it just seems so.
No. I'm
like, what the fuck do I actually know? I think that it's possible. I think it's very possible that he didn't do this shit.
No, I think that too, but it's also like the excuse of he didn't have his childhood, so he wanted to share his bed with people. It's kind of like how we excuse Kanye for making the Nazi shirts. It's like other people lost their mom and they didn't say, you know what, I'm gonna go to Hitler. So, because it's like
he did a lot of weird shit. So even if he just were to, like, if you have kids sleeping in your bed and you got fucking roller coasters for them, that shit weird. Even if you don't touch them.
That's what I'm saying. Because like most people that did lose out on their childhoods, like for example, if you're raised by a single mom and now you got to watch your younger siblings, right?
Or you could just adopted kids, nigga. The fuck, have your own kids, adopt kids.
No, but
to just rent a kid for a day is weird as shit.
And like, so if your mom is working all the time and you got to take care of your younger siblings, now when you get older, you're not going to say, you know what, I want to go to a junior prom. You going to just have a good ass fried chicken recipe because you used to feed everybody else. Mm-hmm. So even if I don't know, that does show you how good this nigga music was though. That people was like, you know what, y'all can stay over there.
Well, that's the thing that got me, because if you look at all of the allegations, you can see that some people would like, go stay over there and then we'll fabricate a story. Like the way it all seems like a setup is so believable that it could be a setup, but it's also very believable that this weird ass nigga who was always around kids was touching them. So it's just it's so up in the air. So I feel like why even make a movie about this shit if you can't talk about.
Oh wait.
Like what is this? Yeah. Who are we doing this for? Is it just a money grab?
Right. Oh, okay. So it says Diana Ross was actually portrayed in the movie, but she was cut from it due to certain legal considerations.
She's still alive?
Diana Ross? Yeah, Diana Ross still alive. I feel like Beyonce just brought her on stage. I think she just brought her on stage.
Damn, she about to be 100.
Yeah.
82.
Yeah, she just brought her out. Damn, what was I gonna say? And Diana Ross, and kind of like with the Jackson family, when you watch the Jackson family and looking at the children, like Paris and Blanket and and that's another thing we let him get away with too. Like
a kid Blanket,
like dangling a kid over the balcony.
Yeah, we just make excuses for shit, and it's fine if he, like, if here's my thing with him and Kanye. or anybody of that to that degree of fame that we just can't seem to let go of. They don't never make good excuses for themselves.
Right.
Like if a nigga do all that shit and come up with a great excuse for himself, then I'll hear him out. I'm not going to just take it, but I'll hear him out. But Kanye West is never given a good excuse for any of the bad shit that he's done. Yeah. Michael Jackson, I know it's like legal issues and stuff, and you can't speak to a certain extent, but I never really a good excuse. I've seen other people compile like evidence. That's why I said like, you know, could have been a setup, yada, 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 but never came up with a good excuse for himself for the weird shit. So it's like, why do we're not even doing it to defend them. We just really just trying to like not have our reality broken and shit.
Yeah. Okay. So, and also says here too that in the third act of the film, they actually did include the legal troubles that he was going through.
Yeah, my man said release the pedo cut.
They showed the legal troubles, but they actually found that in a settlement that the young accuser isn't able to be depicted or mentioned in film or television.
But isn't he an adult now?
I mean, but still, the time that it happened, he was a child. So I guess if he was an adult, it might have been different. But even in that, you still might not be able to due to like whatever terms they agreed on.
I just think it's pretty fucked that they decided to make this movie and they were intending to put the pedophile shit in there. Cause like the original script, I'm guessing had the pedophile shit. So they're just like all these glamorous shots, like fucking fireworks and dancing, and then like, how do you include all that shit and then boom? And obviously the reason why you would do this is because he's so famous that people are gonna see it because it's just it's like a movie with the name Walmart on it. It's just as a brand name. You gonna be able to make a little bit of money back if you're a studio. So I get that point,
but also the issue with of course you want to have family involved and people that were close there to get accurate depictions of everything going on and to get an actual storyline of this person that is no longer here. But sometimes when you get people close to it, they only want to show the positive light of that person. It's kind of like how you saw Straight Outta Compton, right?
Yeah.
It's a scene in Straight Outta Compton where Dr. Dre, he goes in the studio and he starts cursing out Suge Knight. It's like Suge Knight and them, they all like, he in there with like bunch of chicks, bunch of women, gang members, all of that. And Dr. Dre comes in the studio snapping, like, man, y'all in here bullshitting. I got Pac in the other room grinding right now. It's like, nigga, you think you got a choice? It's like, this is prime Tupac. Tupac got you in the studio grinding right now. And then Dr. Dre, he punches like one of the gang members and then walks out. It's like, at that time, Suge Knight and them probably would have fucked him up.
So what you saying, that was fake?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely embellished a lot of stuff in that movie. Like, you think Easy really had that reaction in the hospital? You think it was exactly like that? But I'm not no You never see that? You gotta watch that shit.
Oh shit, I got that DVD. I ain't watching it in a minute. Damn,
that shit made so much money in t-shirts.
Yeah, bro. That's the one thing. I wish they would have showed that in the Straight Outta Compton movie. Bro. I wish they would have showed that Ice Cube would be like the most famous person to be on a t-shirt. Like Ice Cube on a t-shirt. Ice Cube on t-shirts is kind of like,
he's more famous than like Casper the Ghost.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't even see Mickey Mouse shirts no more.
The only other black person on shirts like that is like when you see people with that Prince Purple Rain shirt.
The only other black person that's had their image printed that much is Aunt Jemima. That's the only one I can think of.
For real, Ice Cube shirts is like, that's like black people's Nirvana.
Damn, yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah. And specifically the Straight Outta Compton format for t-shirts. That shit had to have been $1 billion industry, like straight out of blank.
Yeah.
And that shit was getting like too specific to a certain point. It was like straight out of congressional district number 4, like real specific shit, like straight out of fucking
straight out of child support. It was like they was making them
like straight out of a specific high school and
yeah,
like very specific shit.
Straight out of Planned Parenthood.
It really started off as just towns, like straight out of New York, straight out of Philly, straight out of Staten Island and shit, and then it just it got too specific. Straight out of Ebenezer Baptist Church.
But Michael, this movie, they say it's predicted to be the highest selling biopic.
Yeah, of course.
Which
that's why you make this.
Which makes sense. Is Michael Jackson is the one celebrity that you still see, like, you know, kids born now get sad when they find out he died.
Yeah.
Like finding out as a kid, finding out Michael died, that's up there with like finding out Santa not real.
Yeah. And that's an insane level of talent. Because even if you put the same exact person, same exact like legacy and all of that shit, but just like slightly less talented, I'm not so sure if you would have be able, you know, you're not gonna get a fucking like, we not gonna defend Billy Ocean. Just swap everything except for, you know, like the same life but different, but like, you know, the music is Billy Ocean's music. You're not getting that kind of fucking.
Yeah, that nigga would be in jail.
You're like, nigga, Caribbean Queen ain't good enough to get you off of motherfucking child sex charges. Get your bitch ass out of here. But with Michael, it's just like, I don't even got enough fingers for all the hits that he got. And I'm talking like hit you right here type of shit.
Yeah, like, bro, that Thriller album, that shit is amazing, man. That shit, do you have a? Let me see. Do you have a favorite song off of Thriller?
Human Nature's on Thriller, right?
I don't think so.
Pull up Thriller, nigga. Don't play with me.
Oh yeah.
I know what the fuck up. See,
my bad. The funny thing is that my favorite song on here might be "The Lady in My Life." I like when Mike hop in his singing bag, but yeah, this shit is crazy to make all of these back to back.
Beat It is whack as fuck though. Looking back, like it probably hit crazy hard in the '80s, but now looking back, it's like this shit corny as fuck.
That's probably hard kids gonna look at Not Like Us.
I mean, Not Like Us at this point is a little bit. Not that it's corny. I'm just like, don't put that shit on around me no more. Well, Not Like Us is the opposite of a Michael Jackson song because it's a pedophile accusation. It's not a song coming from a pedophile. It's directed to one. What is that? That's true.
Yeah. No, that's accurate take, man. So yeah, I plan on seeing that movie. No, I will say if I do see this movie, I think I do want to see it at a white theater. I do, man.
What? So black people not like fucking screaming and
the footage
and laughing and singing and
the footage I've been seeing so far from the premieres. Because look, we're recording this on Friday.
Yeah.
So the people that went to go see it last night, these are the diehard Michael Jackson fans. These are the stands. So
if you ask me to be quiet in a Michael Jackson biopic in a theater, that's not happening. I genuinely enjoy going to movies with black people. Like just because I know I can't shut the fuck up. So being around with other people that's also can't shut the fuck up makes me feel seen.
Bro, look at this. Look at this shit.
That's it.
He's not even doing the choreography that's on screen. He's just dancing his heart out.
Yeah, that's
you know the video of LeBron shooting a shot and there's another nigga in the back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's basically what that was.
And that like that right there, that would piss me off. Where it's like you're not even doing the same choreography. You in there just acting a fool.
Yeah, I'm like, take that shit back to Times Square, you fucking doing too much.
Right. So I could see if we all on the same page, singing along, enjoying it in that point. But when it gets to that type of excessiveness where I'm trying to watch the movie and you dancing in front of the screen, you done got glitter all in my popcorn. Now we got a problem.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that I sneak in food because I'm throwing chicken bones at you and all types of shit. I'm gonna throw a wooden spatula. I'll be in the movie theaters with everything. I bring the whole crock pot in a purse. It's honestly like kind of a thrill to see how much shit you can sneak into the movie theater. But the problem is, if you bringing shit into the movie theater, you gotta clean up after yourself better. Like you can't bring a whole fucking like a meal into the theater and leave the trash in the seat. That's inconsiderate.
The other thing, you want to keep it in music?
Yeah, let's go. What do you got?
Well, it's this trend I've been seeing lately on TikTok. This R. Kelly trend. Have you seen this?
Oh, he would love that,
bro.
A bunch of kids on there,
bro. If it's one place that's going to keep R. Kelly alive, is TikTok.
Really?
Like,
we talking about like younger people,
older people? They've been. Let me see if I can find this R. Kelly TikTok trend. This is the new R. Kelly trend.
I don't think R. Kelly belongs on TikTok. That's like a Jeffrey Dahmer documentary on BET. That's what them niggas be doing in the back. So in the back of the restaurant while they making General Tso's chicken.
So that's the R. Kelly TikTok trend, right? And what's crazy about that is with the TikTok community keeping R. Kelly alive, it ain't even like they went with one like a lead single. They out here going for the deep cuts, keeping his shit alive, right? And seeing this, I was seeing videos of like, adults, like people older than us, people in our age demographic. I've been seeing parents make AI generated videos with their children, like them holding their baby and like they AI generated to where it's their baby dancing to the song. And
I've seen that. Like they like fucking they basically just take a still shot and then they animate it. Yeah, I've seen people do that with dogs.
Right. And so they're doing that with this R. Kelly song, right? And it made me think because I thought we wasn't listening to R. Kelly in public no more. Like I thought that was a private in-home thing.
Well, I think it's fine to do. But if you listen to R. Kelly and you boycotting Target, you a dickhead.
No, I've started listening to R. Kelly again.
But you're not boycotting Target also.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like
I just had to get some paper towels.
Black people just fucking. We gotta be more disciplined if we gonna actually do boycotts and shit. That's one of the things we gotta drop. If it's like, oh, I'm not supporting Target, I'm not voting for Republicans, but I'm gonna put money in R. Kelly's pockets.
And that's why I started listening to R. Kelly because, with his cases, some were criminal, but then some were civil, right? So I believe a good amount, if not all of the money, goes to his victims. So
I think we talked about that.
Yeah. So I don't want to. Me not listening to R. Kelly, that would be me not supporting black women. So
that's a bar.
So I figure I could step in the name of love, and I could also give back to some victims.
That actually, like, it sounds like, but that actually is a good point. Where I was getting at is, I don't really have any problem with people enjoying a music a type of music just because whatever. It's like we enjoying the shit that Thomas Jefferson wrote down. So
no.
As long as you're not giving him money, like if you can find a way to steal it, or like if his money that you get from streaming doesn't go directly to him and his legal defense, I can't necessarily hold that against you. I don't like it, but I can't hold it against nobody.
I wanted to talk about this. Happened. I think this might have happened right before the last time we recorded, but I forgot to totally mention this. Artemis II. It was a NASA crew, NASA program where the first crew flew in orbit around the moon since the Apollo 17 in 1972, allegedly. And this was a 10-day trip led by a great group of astronauts. What? Yeah, they're astronauts, right?
If you go to outer space, you're an astronaut.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure. That's the correct term for their job, or like how they refer to
space niggas. They're not astronauts. They just space niggas.
Yeah, this it was a 4-person crew. Wait, let me see. In this crew, it included the first black person, the first woman, and the first non-U.S. citizen.
Wait, this is the first. This is right now, or from before?
No, this is right now. He's he's been an astronaut.
Ain't there been no motherfucking black people of color in space, or is it at the moon?
Well, I guess at the moon,
Okay.
In orbit around the moon.
Damn.
Yeah.
They let niggas on the moon. Yeah. Time to find a new hangout spot. If you getting cheap drinks at the moon, count your days because niggas is coming there now.
So this trip right here was this was a test flight. This was a test flight as a mission to return humans to the lunar surface.
Nice.
So they say this was the first time we've been that far since 1972. But I brought this up because, we kind of had this discussion off mic about, I think this is all alleged. I think this is the first time we've ever done this. Do you think we've actually been out there before?
Well, we talked about this where I never had a definitive stance. A lot of people are like, we never went to the moon. Some people are like, you're an idiot. Of course we went to the moon. I'm somewhere with, there's points on each side of that argument that makes sense. And I wasn't even fucking born. I don't even think my parents were born at that time. So like, how could I say for sure? I'm pretty much like, I'm not in the middle, but I'm just like, we definitely had the technology to do it. We definitely had the calculations. I believe all of that stuff. I believe we figured out how to go to the moon. I just think that America is a nation of liars, and it makes perfect sense why we would lie about that.
Right, and that's what it is. We're a nation of giving people lies and propaganda to prop us up as the best in the world. Now,
but also, like, you got to think about how many people would have to be in on that lie to pull it off. Yeah. So that's another level of complication. So could they have really convinced that many people to lie about this for this long to the point where they died?
I think so. Look, I feel like I got more technology in my Apple Watch than they had back then. Or in this MacBook, we got more technology. The fact that we have something, even to have a phone, to be able to have the internet capabilities while holding music and pictures and videos. Like, it wasn't that long ago that we had to take our pictures to CVS to get them developed. And now we could just take whatever we want in our hand. And also, if we did go to the moon, if we were able to go to the moon in 1972, that really just shows you how evil white people are. Because the fact that white people could figure out how to go to the moon, but they still trying to figure out if we human or not. Like, is people trying to, they still, like, they have the calculations to say, I know how to get from this planet all the way out there, but I still think Mexican babies belong in cages.
That is insane to like go out of orbit, look back at the Earth and go, oh, I'm glad the niggas are over there and not right here.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, the fact that we were able to figure out how to get to the moon, but I don't know if that woman deserves a bank account.
Women and women did the calculations to get to the moon, by the way.
Oh, we gonna talk about that too. But shit, that's a matter of fact. I guess that'd be a perfect. Yeah.
You can calculate how to get to the moon, but if you bend over to grab a pencil, I'm spanking your ass in the office.
No, actually,
like women had to calculate how to go to the moon so they could avoid sexual harassment in the workplace. That's insane to like put those two ideas together.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of reasons to like. It sounds stupid. We are two of the dumbest niggas to ever talk about this topic. That's a fact. But there's a lot of reasons to be skeptical about anything that an American, especially back then, wrote down and said it was the truth.
Yeah. Well, that's the perfect segue because I actually wanted to talk about Taraji P. Henson. So
she was in was it Hidden Figures?
Yeah, she was in Hidden Figures. But Taraji, she was recently on a podcast just talking about her career, and she was saying like, you know, she has a little disappointment about where she's at. All right, I'm gonna pull up the exact quote. So yeah, Taraji, she was talking about the differences between her career and her co-star from Baby Boy, Tyrese.
So she said she wasn't in not Back to the Future. Was it Fast and the Furious? I don't know why I said Back to the Future. Both cars.
Yeah. She said I still haven't booked my franchise film.
I just talking about regard her way higher than Tyrese, and because she's not in Fast and the Furious.
No, but so the let me see. The exact quote, she said, I hadn't even really figured out the politics of Hollywood yet. I don't know. Wait, let me see. Okay, she said, yeah, I have still not booked my franchise film. I've been in the game almost 30 years, no franchise film. I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, it just, I know what it is now. Now I'm on the other side of the table now. You can't hurt my feelings anymore because now I know there's politics involved. It still sucks, but I'm not setting myself up to hurt my own feelings. And with that, right? So she's saying she hasn't booked a franchise film.
I am with her on that. I'm with her.
No, but look. So Tyrese, the franchise films he has Transformers and the Fast and the Furious.
He was in Transformers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
you know what?
But I mention this because, you know, you always hear that comparison is the thief of joy.
True.
Right?
That's true.
So Taraji, we look at her as a legend. And
us.
But to be able to have a sustainable career for 30 years, and she might not have had a Fast and the Furious or a Transformer, but she's had, I would consider Think Like a Man a franchise changing movie, or even if you don't get the franchises right, because there is people like we know plenty of people that's been respected that don't have the franchise like
that. The Thing Like a Man that's a great point. Like that's actually a great point. That is a franchise film, and it might not be as big as a Fast and the Furious or Transformers because there wasn't as big of a budget. But you got to think about those were made by black people, right? Mm-hmm. Marketed to black people, made by black people, right? You're not gonna reach that level of budget and monetary success rocking with some black shit, but you did that. You started something. You gotta, if you're doing black shit in the entertainment industry, you gotta be happy with. I didn't make as much money as I could have, but I did it. You know, you pioneered some shit. You were on the ground floor of something great. And it ain't gonna pop the way the white shit would.
Yeah.
So I get that. Like she would feel a certain way about it, and she should. Mm-hmm. But to just that point, yeah, she was in a franchise thing. It just was like there is no black Transformers, so there's not gonna be like a level of that. And she shouldn't. Not gonna say she shouldn't, but like nobody should hold like white franchises in any higher esteem. It makes sense that you want more money from them, but that's all they are. They're just things with more money, and you shouldn't really hold those as like a marker for success at all.
Yeah, because Taraji,
I do. I'm like, I want money from white people. Y'all niggas don't got enough.
No, because Taraji, she has so many legendary roles. Hustle and Flow,
legendary shit, and it's Hustle and Flow is a weird ass movie though. Looking back at the history of that was a white nigga that made that. Hustle and Flow was a black ass feeling movie, but it wasn't a black ass movie.
Oh, I forgot about Smoking Aces. You still haven't seen that, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, Smoke, bro. I got
Four Brothers. She was in that. She was in Date Night. Oh, and she was the fucking protagonist in Date Night. Date Night is a great fucking movie. You remember that movie with Steve Carell? I think.
Yeah.
Steve Carell and Tina Fey. That movie was good as fuck.
Yeah, but no.
That was like that was in the era of like the last of like the good comedic films that Hollywood was putting out.
No, but we definitely gotta get you. I gotta let you hold my copy of Smoking Aces.
I'll take that. I'll watch it.
But the thing is, right? When I look at this, her comparing herself to Tyrese and not feeling like she might have reached the same level. Now, look, she was in Hidden Figures. We see Tyrese say his calling was to be Martin Luther King. He hasn't reached that yet. Tyrese might be looking like, damn, I need my Hidden Figures.
I get that, and because I'm on her side, I will say that I definitely feel that when they let a black person into a film franchise or something like that, and they give them a prominent role in the film or make them the lead, they run the risk of making that now it's a black film. So they'll give that to a black dude, but it's not gonna happen to a black woman as easily, I don't think, because they like it's not only it's a black thing, it's a black woman thing. Yeah. So they feel like that might be a little bit too far for them. So that could be part of the reason why something like that wouldn't happen for her. I'm sure like somebody can come up with a good example for something, but you gotta remember, like, she's a black woman. She coming into the business with like not coming into the business, but like she's probably approaching like auditions and opportunities with like a pretty high self-esteem and like a high track record. Like you can't just hit her with like some bullshit lowball offers and everybody else is making more. We've seen that happen, right? But I think she fucking was outspoken about that, and people don't like that. And
I still would like to see Tyrese as Martin Luther King, but
he got no hair, he dark as shit, he don't look nothing like Martin Luther King. What the fuck was he thinking?
But you make a good point, and it made me actually just think about. I think
all he had was the mustache and that hat. That shit is so funny. The different build, different everything about him is not Martin Luther King except for the hat and the fucking mustache.
He just put on the suit and said, "I found my calling."
Like you could have been a Blues Brothers at that point. You don't look like them either. Fuck it.
No, but that just what you just said about black shows that actually just made me think about. I think Issa Rae might have mentioned this. I think I seen somebody. It might have been Issa Rae or like just a really high respected writer or director about how when you're pitching a show, if it's if it's a majority black cast, I think, damn, I wish I could find it.
We should find out exactly what it says then, because I'm actually interested in what she has to say about that. Issa Rae, she ain't got no dirt. She ain't do no Epstein shit. She ain't do no weird shit, right? She's like, her track record's pretty good, isn't it? Because I'm like a huge fan, and I want to be able to be like public about that. You can't be a fan of shit in public no more. Every time you're like, yo, I like this motherfucker, they like, oh, you don't know that they beat a kid over the head with a fucking baseball bat? You didn't hear about that? She was running a baseball fighting ring with children. They gave all the kids baseball bats and made them fight each other to the death.
This is the gist of it. Issa Rae was saying that
don't pitch something as this is a black thing. Pitch it as this is something deeper and it's gonna be centered around black people. Yeah, is that what she's saying?
Yeah. So don't pitch it as this is a black version of The Office. Pitch it as this is like a workplace comedy, or this is about people working in the tech space, something like that. Yeah, like you have to pitch it. That's what it was. You have to pitch things in a way that comes off more universal, because if you lead with black or certain terms based on the race or group of people, now that you could openly discriminate against DEI.
Oh, okay. I see what the point is. That makes sense, and I don't agree with that, but I do agree with making things sound a little bit deeper than just this is a black something, because that shit is boring as fuck, and that's what we've gotten for so long.
This is what it was, yeah. Issa Rae, she's calling out Hollywood DEI backslide.
But we have gotten a lot of bullshit black stuff that was just marketed as come watch black people do what? Oh, they're black. Just watch it, support it.
Yeah. So
Because that's how you all the fucking slave movies are like. Support the slave movie. There's a black person in it. I don't watch a nigga be a slave. I want to watch a nigga be a chef and make a motherfucking beef Wellington.
You saw my girl Anne Hathaway. You know The Devil's Wear Prada 2 about to come out, right?
Yeah, she's doing some fucking really strange promotion for that.
I just really want to hopefully live for and enjoy a life. I want to have a long, healthy life. Inshallah, I hope so.
Did she go to Mecca? Why? When did this start?
Yeah. Shout out to that. I can't wait to see the Shaitan wears Prada. Yeah, that's my girl, man. Shout out to Anne Hathaway, showing some love.
You don't even got nothing else to say about that. You just want to play it. You just wanted to play the clip.
I don't got nothing to say about that. I just had to spotlight Anne Hathaway on that, man.
Yeah, this is what Jack Harlow thought he was going to do. Nigga tried to. All you had to do was like, inshallah, check out my new album, and we'd have did it.
Yo, you know what was fucked up about Jack Harlow doing that? Like that whole rollout. He could have just made the music without dressing like that.
He could have did exactly.
Like
he tried to invent a hat and all that dumb shit.
Yeah,
you can't invent a hat. He even invented all the hats already.
Like, it's getting nice out. He walking around. It's 70 degrees out, and he walking around with puffer coats and the Chappelle hat. Like, I don't even know where he found that shit. That's when it comes off like he's cosplaying.
Yeah, and this is how we get stuck in that. Like, when you do bullshit like that, this is how we get stuck in that fucking being happy that white people just being white. Like Anne Hathaway, white as shit. All she did was just say some shit. She ain't tried too hard, and she moved on. And we just like, I'm not congratulating it, but I'm like, cool. Yeah. Engage with other cultures and go back to doing your own shit without trying to fucking, do too much. Did she read the Quran though?
I might have a Quran over there. I think I got a Quran over there.
What's the first page say?
Shit. No. Matter of fact, who gave it to Mo? Mo Emmer, comedian, Palestinian comedian.
Oh, he's got like the fucking.
He got the show on Netflix.
Yeah,
Mo.
Netflix show.
He gave it to me.
That's sick.
Yeah. He gave it to me one night because we were talking. I don't know how we got into this conversation about religion, but I was telling him that like my mom and my sister is Muslim, and he asked me if I ever read the Quran. And I told him no, and then like. Next time I ran into him, he had one for me.
I mean, let me hold it if you don't want it.
Yeah.
Or I'll give it back to you. But I want to read it. Yeah. It's in English, right?
Yeah.
I can't read Arabic.
Yeah. How do you want to do the movie first or the questions?
Let's go to the movie.
The movie.
I feel like that was the normal format we would do.
Okay, yeah. It's been so long, and I'm so sorry for keeping y'all waiting. But we back with the Tubi movie of the week.
Tubi movie of the week.
Yeah,
back.
And I made a scale for us. Mm-hmm. I made a scale for us. So that's what we were trying to figure out, the Tubi grading scale. We could kind of work on these. These might be changeable if you want to. So a 10 out of 10 for the Tubi movie. That means that it's actually good enough to be in theaters.
Yeah. We talking like fucking AMC, shown at Sundance, like 10.
Yeah. 8 to 9 is good enough to be a real movie. So
yeah,
this one
good enough to be like a fucking.
You might find it on Netflix or Hulu, something like that. You could tell they actually put some thought into it, but you might not want to spend some money on it.
A step above Lifetime.
Yeah. Now 7.
That's Lifetime.
Yeah, 7 is entertaining. It's entertaining. It might be some silliness in the plot, but it's definitely still a good movie, and you want to see how it ends. A 6 is good enough to put on the background when you got some company over. So it's something to put on, but y'all ain't gonna be worried about finishing. You gonna be able to still get to doing what y'all want to do.
Yeah, 6 is like, you can finger somebody to it, but it won't like ruin the vibe.
Yeah,
like some of these ones, you start fingering your girlfriend, and then you hear this girl screaming because she's getting beat the fuck up, and then you're like, well, fuck, I can't do it now.
A 5 is bad, but you kind of want to see how it ends. And then a 4 and below, They're just money laundering.
Yeah.
At that point.
4 and Below is just like the money shown in the movie is not an actual prop, but because it's involved in the production, it's now legal tender. Do not finger your girlfriend to those movies.
Yeah, so this movie
At what cost?
Yeah, so this week we watched
with a $sign in cost.
Yeah, we watched Love at What Cost. Cost is with a $sign, and because of that, I almost didn't find the movie on Tubi.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, these directors, they gotta think.
Marketing,
right?
Make it accessibility.
Do you actually want people to see the shit? This movie was...
Well, if y'all don't see it, the IRS and the FBI can't see it either, so... It's very possible that they didn't want us to see it,
This movie was directed and written by Diamond Star. I believe her real name.
Directed it. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good.
That's the main character.
I kind of like that aspect of it.
Yeah. Diamond Star. Her real name, Diamond. That's a nickname. It played it in the movie. Said her real name was Ashley Diamond Robinson, and it was written by. She directed it. She starred in it. I'm sorry. Let me excuse myself. The writer was Tanja Ayers, and she also has a nickname. I don't know if you saw that in the opening credits. It said Tanja, the shoe lady Ayers. Yeah, and I'm just going off what they say, man. And in this movie, so this is our first time seeing Diamond Star. I haven't seen her in any other work, but we did see some of our other Tubi favorites. You got Kamel Hassan. You got Dewan Ford. You got Denzel Dandridge.
Is it Dewan or is it Dejuan? Like, you know how it is a little bit of a... is it fancy? Dejuan? Yeah. Denzel Dandridge is a Tubi legend.
I will say, and Mika...
Terrible person.
Mika Bivens.
She's a legend too.
Yeah. She's been in the dirty.
She didn't get a headshot though.
But I will say, Dewan Ford... I don't know if you noticed this in the movie. You know his hair is fake.
I didn't notice that, but that's funny. I did not notice that.
Yeah, when I pay attention to these things.
Are you taking notes so you can apply it?
No, not that. That's a bad job. Like anytime you see somebody in their 40s and their hair is like jet black when they got that Jermaine Jackson ink.
Yeah.
I know something. I know you just packing oil and clay and all types of shit to make that shit look real.
Damn, you you got like a welder's level of attention to detail. You know how welders can see the fucking notches and tell if it's a good weld job.
Yeah,
is that what being 30 is like? Because I'm almost there.
Yeah, I'm like, I know what's going on here. There's all types of products to make this look real. And
clay.
Yeah. So we watched Love at What Cost. In this movie, it's only about an hour long. It's an hour and 8 minutes. And how'd you feel about this movie?
I thought this was a good return to the Tubi universe, to the NCU. I thought this was a good way for me to get back into it. Because I still been keeping up with Tubi. I've been showing people the movies, the ones I've already seen, but I haven't been watching new ones. So this is good in the way that it's a 6.
You give it a 6?
I'll give it a 6.
Wow. I'll give it a 4.
You think it's money laundering?
I think this is definitely money laundering. There's so many things in here that told me that they were laundering money. The
fact that Diamond Star is the director, I feel like she's legit.
Bro, the matching sweatsuits, they had it was matching sweatsuits, so I know they're trying to promote a brand.
Bro, all right, go on.
But you saw the see like Stitch Lip. You see them?
My thing is like it's definitely money laundering, but that don't mean it can't also be another thing too. Like I feel like some of these ones is just money laundering.
Okay.
But this one could be a little bit of both.
Okay.
Like she getting her directorial, she getting her director on, but also they like, yeah, let me wash this money up real quick. So I think we got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I might actually play this one scene from. I mean, because in this movie, I see what you're saying. Because in this movie, there is everything that you come to love about Tubi. You got Detroit actors. You got you got a strip club. You got drugs being dealt. You got sex scenes, and in the sex scenes, they showing they damn near showing it go in. You got nipples on the you got nipples on the screen. You got all of that. So, and you got a little bit of disrespect. I'm gonna actually play this one scene right here where.
I know what you about to do.
Let me see. I want to make sure because the one for his character was Rashad. Yeah, Kamel Hassan is J Mac.
That's a Kamel Hassan character name too. Yeah. I'm glad that they casted the right person for this.
And yeah, this is him talking to Kimmy one night.
Jenny.
What?
Dang, why you say it like that?
Because I know you finna come with some bullshit.
So when you gonna take me out? Like on a date?
A date?
Yeah.
Dating is for niggas trying to get pussy. I already been up in there, babe.
Wow. So it's like that. You can't even take me out to...
All right, so honestly, is that all you wanted to play from it?
Yeah.
Keep it going. We can cut this part, but keep it going.
I just bought you something to eat, baby. Why you tripping?
I'm tripping because of how you treat me.
I had to mess up a damn good thing.
You think this good?
Damn good. Look, I break bread with you every time I come over here. I don't sweat you or care about who or what you do. But you so caught up in Diamond and what Rashad do for her, you don't even appreciate a nigga like me. It's like you want to fuck that nigga or something.
Right. Please, I'm sorry.
Masterclass. That was a masterclass in manipulation. That was so good. Let me tell you exactly why that was good. She has a valid point, but it don't matter. You get up, you yell some shit, have some shit written down. You gotta have more, cause here's what women do. They throw out an idea that they've been thinking about, but they're not trying to like hurt your feelings, impress you. They just want to get something off their chest.
Yeah.
You gotta come with more tenacity than that. You gotta come with something written. You gotta come with something performed that already has way more fucking energy than her shit. And then you storm out, you leave, you just let her sit with that shit. Clearly, I'm the one that's wrong. I didn't storm out. He stormed out. He's more mad, so he's right. Master manipulation class. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So you know.
No. That, you hit a spot on.
It's universal.
That's definitely how you gaslight somebody.
Yeah.
That's right about everything they just said.
Now I'm not promoting it. I'm not saying I do that, but that is how it's done for sure. That's how it's done. And the shit about like, once you let a nigga hit, you're not going like, make sure you go out to eat before that. Cause once you let a nigga hit, you're not getting fed after that.
No, that's not true. I mean, I think no.
But
it's either one of the two. It's either one of the two ends of the spectrum. It's either once I do, we not going out, or it's like now you my girl. It ain't gonna be no in between.
Well, here's my thing. You gotta know. This is like you gotta know what you getting yourself into. Cause if it's just like some, I don't give a fuck about you, you don't give a fuck about me, let's just fuck, it's gonna stay that. Cause I definitely have like taken girls out, women. I'm an older man. I'm 30. I've taken women out after we've already, fucking sucked each other's buttholes. Like we've already done everything, and then I take them out to eat after that. I've done that, but you cannot count on that.
Wait,
everybody ain't like me.
I can't just let you skip past the suck each other bubbles.
What?
I feel you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Did everything. But I mean, like, it really don't. It's not always like, oh, he don't want to be in public with you. It's like my shit ain't. It's not even Friday yet.
Right.
We can't fuck just because it's Tuesday. Like, let's fuck and then go out Friday.
Yeah, I would love to take you out. It's just like, you know, it's an off pay week.
Yeah. So you gotta know what you're doing, but you also can't get caught up in the like. You want me to go outside with you? You're inside. I already scheduled you. I already put the roster. I got the point guard. I got the outside one. I got the inside one. I got the car one. I got the money one. You're inside. You better be lucky that I'm not asking you for money.
Was there anything else from this movie you wanted to share?
No, I just thought that was great because that shit hit me in the soul. He's like, I'd already been up in there. I already did anything. What I'm gonna take you to dinner for? Oh, but I don't subscribe to that because like I don't take people out on dates for them. I do it for me.
Also, I do in terms of the money laundering, I do want to play this song that I know this song, but for the listeners that are new to the Tubi segment. In these movies, they do make songs specifically just to get their music careers off the ground.
Tax exempt. They read up the studio time as tax exempt.
Let me see.
Genius, honestly. You can learn a lot from these movies if you actually pay attention.
That shit hard.
Yeah, actually, all the songs except for this one had me like. I remember when this came on, I was like, "Oh, hold up!" I was like, "Wait a second." This is why I love the Detroit specific ones. Yeah. Do you know Detroit's a French word? I didn't even know that. It's I learned it because I was reading the French news about the Strait of Hormuz.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, I think Detroit means straight.
Wow, damn, I never.
De Trois de Hormuz or something like that. Hormuz did something like that. I don't remember exactly. I don't speak French well, but I've been reading the news in French so I can help myself learn it. So that's how I figured it out. Yeah, I made it nerdy. My bad.
No, it's cool. You know, the last school I worked at was a French school.
How did it smell?
I mean, because it was French people from all over. So you had I worked at a French charter school.
So it was like Arabic French people. I mean, because if it's them, you know it's gonna smell like oils and motherfucking soap and water.
So you had people that might have came from France and wanted their children to like still preserve the language and the culture. Cool. But then you had also Americans, like just people from Harlem or Bronx that their children might be of Haitian descent. Okay, cool. Haitian descent or Creole or different African countries that speak French. So, okay. So it's
not
from
like
Senegal.
Like it's not like European French people specifically.
I mean, no. Yeah. So you had those, but then you had also the African people that speak French, the Haitians. So I say that to say that it smelled like a collection of things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess we get into the just before we get out of here, just to get into a few quick questions. Actually, this is a good question coming off the Tubi movie. Somebody asks, "What's your dream cast for a Tubi movie?" I need Makiva Albritton in there. Makiva Albritton, that's my Tubi Anne Hathaway. So yeah, I gotta go with her.
I haven't seen her in a while. Makiva's up there. And I love Camille Hassan. He's definitely like the roles he's doing fit him, but he's capable of a lot more. I want to see him play like something a lot more in depth. I want him to play like an insurance claims adjuster who's following a fraud and trying to uncover a fraud. And not on like a drug dealer thing. Like I want him to follow like a legitimate business and trying to take them down because he knows that they've committed a fraud. Like they burned down a restaurant and he's trying to figure them out. But he's also got like a wife that's like bitching at him and yelling at him and he's like fucking trying to take away his kids and shit. Yeah. I want to see him at the breaking point emotionally with no gun. Right. Breaking point emotionally, have to figure it out.
I want to see, who I like? I like, what's the crazy light skinned nigga? The Timu Michael Illy. He was in the one movie where he was like the crazy handyman.
Oh, fuck! I know you talking about. He's
This why.
Goddamn. He was in the movie with where he killed his wife, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Let me get that bread."
Yeah,
I know him.
Yeah, and that's why with your support, we could come up with like, I want to do like a Tubi spreadsheet where we put the cities, the locations in the movies, and the actors and all of that, the grading scale, just to make it easier to find something to watch, and then also like if you like this person in this movie, you should check him out in this movie, because that light skinned guy, he is like he's like he's like Spirit Terrence Howard. Like he has the right amount of crazy, but he still has the acting chops. He just hasn't gotten to that next level yet.
Yeah, I want
So that's where it's tough, because it's like when you look at somebody like a Taraji that's upset about not getting her franchise film, you have him wondering like, damn, I ain't get my dirty D.
Yeah, but I think they need to do like a superhero movie or something to that extent, because I want to see motherfucking Criminal Main be a villain in a superhero movie, and like his name would be like the Starfish or something. Like he's the goddamn what kind of fucking villain could he play? Like Kingpin and Daredevil. Like I think he could do some shit like that, or he could do like Hammerhead and Spider-Man. Yeah. He could do something cool with that, because he just got the evil villain look and vibe down. Right. All he doing is shooting people over drug deals, and that's cool. But you could do so much more with that. Right. Yeah. With his range.
Yeah. So if y'all looking for something to check out, man, you can check out Love at What Cost
with a $,
and make sure
you include that.
Yeah. When you type in this movie Love at What Cost, you have to put a $, as the S, or the movie will not pop up, because they just don't want it filmed.
Yeah, unless if you work for the federal government, pretend that this does not exist.
Yeah. And also the other question somebody asked, just as far as like, how are we navigating the comedy scene? And they said they see like that you're in Williamsburg, I'm in New Jersey, so they were just wondering how we're navigating comedy. Comedy is up and down.
One show at a time.
Yeah. It's I look at comedy, the Jay-Z song, Jay-Z, Can I Live? He has a great line where he say, this game is full of valleys and peaks. And that's what it is. Sometimes you might have low moments where I just kind of went through that. I feel like these past few months, shows been kind of slow, where I might have had a week of only 1 or 2 shows. So where now, this week, I've performed every day since last Wednesday. Yeah. Like I had a week straight, and then like even after I finish this tonight, I'm about to drive to Connecticut to go do a show. Then I have 2 shows. I'm not sure. It's like it begins with a T. I'm not sure that
you not want to promote it. Well, I guess you can't promote it. It's happening tonight.
It's happening. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm in Connecticut tonight. Then tomorrow, I got 2 shows back in the city. So I just been performing nonstop. So it's good to be back in the swing of things, but it's just
up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's every month. Fucking try to schedule yourself for as much stuff as you can handle, and then do your best to deliver a good performance on those dates. And that's really all this shit is.
Yeah, and
the only difficulty is maintaining the schedule and staying busy enough to be able to pay your bills. But this is a very simple business, and it's not like, I know everybody looks at it like, oh, you want this guy to be big, you want him to have specials and everything, but like. The majority of people doing this are looking to fill up their schedule, make their money, deliver a good performance, do that every month, and hopefully build up some sort of regularity at some point. Yeah. But all that other shit, that's like, those wishful thinking. You want to aim for the highest, but realistically, the basic goal is a regular schedule that you can depend on. Keep doing that every year. and be good at it.
Yeah, because my goals in comedy are real simple. Like I know exactly the point I want to reach.
Trying to get a white wife in a nice house. I'm trying to do. I'm sick of this shit. Trying to sell out.
No, I was saying this to myself last night because I had a show in Jersey about an hour away. I want to get to the point where I can't wait till I get to the point where I have a driver, and not like a driver.
Damn, you got slave fantasies. I'm just trying to fucking live, dog. You trying to fucking enslave a member? Are you trying to class trade?
No, not like not. No, not a driver.
I can't wait till a nigga get desperate enough to drive me around. What the fuck, dog? I'm sorry.
No,
I'm fucking no. You're telling me something personal. I'm gonna be serious about it.
No, I don't mean I don't mean the driver for everyday life, as far as like grocery shopping or going to visit somebody. I mean, it's somebody's job to make sure I get it's somebody's job to make sure I get to the show on time.
Yeah,
that's when it's different. Where it's like, if I'm late, it ain't because I was late. I'm late because somebody else ain't do their job. So, cause it's like we already gotta worry about being funny. So that does make it a lot easier when it is somebody when it's somebody driving you there, somebody picking you up from the airport, and just handling those little things. That's why, your peace of mind goes a long way. Because even I remember when I first started flying out the shows, and I would leave the house 2-3 hours early because I'm taking the train through New York and catching the bus with my luggage. And then I was like, nah, man, I gotta start. That Uber is going to be some extra money, but I need that peace of mind. If I already got to worry about being funny, I shouldn't have to be stressed about if I'm going to make it on time.
I know what you mean. But
it would be nice if I had somebody I could just beat on.
I was about to give you some grace. Yeah. You're hoping the economy gets worse, so you're trying to you can't wait till Mexicans get more desperate. It actually is good to be able to employ people that are looking for jobs anyway, because the business of you, the person, is lucrative enough, and it's good to just not have to worry about the extra shit. Like, I mean, every comic out here is grinding, making their own content, editing their own shit, producing their own shit, making their own. We're all like, a lot of us are like our own agents and managers, booking shit ourselves, and fucking People are grinding. People are doing a lot of shit, and it's a very difficult business, and you're doing it for free for a long time. So, I get that point. But, this is also like there's no school for this. There's nobody that ever asked you, hey, it would be great if you do this thing every day. We'll pay you a bunch of money. Like, this is just, it's a fucking, it's like a dream job. It's not supposed to work out for a while because nobody fucking asked you to do this shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody like, man, we need somebody. It's not like a janitor. It's not like if there's nobody doing it, then there's gonna be a problem.
Because I think the pandemic kind of showed that we're non-essential.
Nigga, we are not essential at all.
Yeah. But I guess anything else before we get out of here? Well, I guess you want to plug your show again?
Oh yeah, May 1st, Friday, 8 p.m. will be first show at Cafe Bureau. It's a very fun place. I'm excited about it. Come to the show. Just show up. Yeah. No questions asked. Just show up. Be there. Look at my flyer on the socials if you want to, but show up there at that time. It'll be great. And
also let us know anything you would like to see on a Patreon as far as content. So one of the things, we're definitely going to give you bonus episodes weekly, but then just trying to figure out other type of content we might give you, whether that be behind the scenes stuff. I want to do I was thinking of some type of confessionals type things, like how when you watch,
like on fucking,
just like when you watch somebody just talking to like the camera or doing like a recap of something.
Oh, like in,
I think
on a reality show.
Yeah, but I think that could be something we could do. Like just like after we put out an episode, maybe do a recap of the episodes because it's a lot of times. After the fact when I watch me say something, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like when you watch a TV show and then after the episode, they'll do like the director will be like, so for this shot, the way we achieve this is like that kind of thing.
And it is.
Okay, I see what you mean.
That. So yeah, whatever type of content y'all would love to see,
bonus footage.
Yeah, bonus footage. You give your movie, your topic suggestions, and your Tubi suggestions, and then also it'll be something on there where if y'all just want to give a custom donation. So if y'all just want to send like a little extra something just to help us throughout this process, that'll definitely be appreciated. So yeah, we're going to get the Patreon going. The goal is to start that in June. Your show every Friday starting May 1st.
Yeah, every Friday. So that's something that you can come to regularly also.
Yeah, so yeah, just make sure y'all follow us on all our social media platforms. And yeah, it's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris. Thank you.
And we out of here.